Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we're here checking out the newest episode, the final episode of Ahsoka Season 1, the Season 1 finale, of course, like I said, of Ahsoka. Now, I do want to address the background real fast in case you're not following the channel or you're not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. But I recently moved, and I am now living with my wife's parents for the time being because we just moved states away from where we were. And I'm in this spare room right now, and they're still organizing stuff because we're trying to get jobs. My wife already has a job and everything to go, so she's fine. I'm still looking for a job. It's hard for me to find a job, but we're going to be getting a house hopefully soon. And I'm using the spare room that her mom is thankfully allowing me to use for my videos. And right now, as you can tell, it is a mess, but it's okay. I do very appreciate this. But we're going to be reorganizing and changing this around a little bit so it's a little bit better visually, but this is what it is right now, as I literally just got here a few hours ago from being in Indiana for a couple of days with my grandparents and everything, kind of spending time with them and just kind of taking in a lot of changes basically happening in my life. It was really emotional. So that's what's happening. So that's kind of why this is all looking like this at the moment, because I literally got here 4 hours ago as I'm recording this video. So anyway, so that's out of the way just to kind of explain that. So this is the Season 1 finale of Ahsoka. Number one, I think this is going to end on a really bad note for Ahsoka and the rest of them, and a good note for Thrawn, because I feel like this is leading into Dave Filoni's film that they said is a Mandoverse type film, and I do believe it's Heir to the Empire in terms of taking the inspiration of that story and adapting it to this new canon version, if you will. So I think Thrawn is going to be headed back to the main galaxy. Ahsoka and them may be able to get on board the starship, the Star Destroyer. Maybe not. Don't know, but I feel like that's what they're kind of leaning towards. And I honestly feel that this is going to be very telling for the future of Baylan Skoll, because this is going to be the last time we see Ray Stevenson's performance as Baylan Skoll, who unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace, Ray. Ray's doing a phenomenal job in this show. I really wish he would have been able to see all the love and support people have been giving him over these episodes, because his character, Baylan Skoll, is so amazing. I hate the fact that Ray passed. He really deserves all this love because his character is so interesting. So I don't know what's going to happen to his character. There's a lot of theories, a lot of rumors, but we're going to find out, of course, very soon here in a few minutes as when the episode drops. So yeah, guys, I'm not ready for the ending because we have to wait, but I'm assuming we'll get Ahsoka Season 2. But my guess is the film Dave Filoni is going to be directing is going to be what this season finale leads into, and then Ahsoka Season 2 will be something that deals with the aftermath of Heir to the Empire and kind of focusing on other stories. That's my theory. That's my guess. We'll see what happens. So without further ado, guys, I'm really enjoying the show. Cannot wait to dive into this final episode of this season, thankfully, because they're calling it Season 1 finale, the season finale. So clearly they have plans to do more, clearly. So anyways, guys, let's dive in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
There is little the Jedi can do to stop us now.
Well,
I've watched many.
Don't underestimate them.
When I fell victim to the heroics of a single Jedi. Never again.
Come forward. You shall be rewarded.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Of shadows, do you abandon your old life
Something tells you this is going to be really bad.
for this new one? The blade of Talcin.
That's fucking cool. He's just kind of watching it. Oh, that was a cool shot. Like the flying off like that. That's a long title. Okay.
Ahsoka wants us to go after Thrawn as soon as we're ready.
This is not something you can.
He's building a lightsaber for himself?
Haphazardly.
I think.
Who taught you how to build a lightsaber anyway?
Kanan Jarrus.
Is that so?
Yeah. He was my master.
The relationship between a master and an apprentice is as challenging as it is meaningful.
I like that. That was good.
I had two of those. Kanan took the one, the other I held on to in case he ever needed it. it is proper that you should have it. Well done.
I love it. I
Looks
love
like
it.
You were a good student.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka became afraid that Sabine was training as a Jedi for the wrong reasons after what happened on Mandalore.
Which was?
Your gamble paid off.
That's true. Yeah.
So you know. I do. Anakin. He always stood by me. Have you kept up with your training?
Well, kinda. No.
I try. Being a Jedi isn't about wielding a lightsaber. It helps.
Yeah. Well,
Especially in our situation.
Just finished.
yeah. Here comes TIE Fighters. Yep. Oh, nice. I was like, what are they? Okay.
Go, go!
Oh, damn. Come on, come on. Oh! They're stuck. They gotta get that Star Destroyer now. Yeah.
Got him.
It's the way she said that.
The options to prevent our departure are now severely limited, if not impossible. To prepare for a ground assault. Immediately.
The blessing of the Great Mothers shall protect you in battle against the Jedi. Go now.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on. What's gonna happen? Come on.
Looks like we're just in time.
Rain hellfire upon them.
And... Yep, yep. Oh my god, dude. Wait, is she... Okay. Oh, Ezra Saber. Okay. Come on, this is cool.
Sabine, blasters.
Alright, tell her to switch. Okay, good. Shit. That's good. Oh, nice. Teamwork. Teamwork. Oh. It is confirmed. Zombies. Yeah. Basically, you have to kill them because they're gonna keep coming back. Well, the way they're even walking is more like zombie-ish. It's like making zombie noises. Okay, yeah, we have to kill them. They keep coming back. Like, as soon as they die, they just keep coming back. Ooh, that was close. Oh, okay, they're about to freaking jump. They're about to go.
The Jedi are advancing swiftly. At this rate, they may get on board the ship, which will be problematic. We require a little more time. For the Empire.
She's staying behind, which means she's gonna die. I'll say this. I don't like Morgan. She's a villain, obviously, but she did all this to bring him back, and she has to stay behind. Oh, they're finding ways to get through. Mm-hmm.
Go on, I'll handle this.
Okay, rematch.
Stay together, remember?
I know, but...
You must stop Thrawn.
Okay. Interesting, it's the first time we got introduced to Ahsoka in live action. We had this fight. Oh, look at the choreography. That's good. At least I think so. Nothing. Come on, guys. Come on. We finally get to see that shot from the trailer. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. My god. Okay, this is not good. Oh my god. She did it. She did it.
Too late.
This is still going on too. Oh! Trick them, come on, come on. This, oh my god, dude! Anyways, they're standing there.
Not alone.
She didn't go. Oh my god, really? Oh, she lost a lightsaber. Ooh. Oh shit.
Morgan is dead.
She has done what was required.
I mean, it makes sense to stop them there, but they're not gonna be. Oh, they're still going.
Grand Admiral, we are tracking the Jedi shuttle. It is close.
Open a channel, please.
Oh.
I know you. Because I knew your master. I concluded your strategies would be similar. Just how similar you might become. Long live the Empire.
And he's gone. He's out. They're gonna be stuck, right? I was right. I was right. But to say, are we gonna see her and oh. Whoa. Light over there. Yeah. That's the army they're gonna resurrect. Yeah, yeah. It's Ezra. That's Ezra. That's Ezra. Yeah, it's Ezra. Yeah.
Ezra is where he needs to be. And so are we. It's time to move on.
To move on. Oh my gosh. And there you have it, guys. That was the season finale of Ahsoka. There's a lot to talk about. There definitely is a lot to talk about. First things first, the big prediction that everyone was kind of theorizing, especially after watching episode 7, that Thrawn's going to get back to where he wants to go in terms of getting out, basically purgatory in a sense, but back to the galaxy where he can be heir to the Empire and everything, the return of Thrawn, that was going to happen, and Ahsoka, Sabine, or some variety of them are going to be left behind. And it's correct because Ezra got back. And Ezra actually somehow got off the ship without being detected, it seems. Or at least, I'm guessing Thrawn may have realized that a ship left the Star Destroyer when they got back. But Ezra reunited with Hera. We don't see that reunion in terms of like a hug or anything, but we know he's back there. And I'm guessing, if this is leading to the Heir to the Empire film, that Ezra's going to be the one to notify Hera and all of them, and everybody that was saying, Thrawn, really, that this is real. I was lost with Thrawn. He is back. That's how I got back. And he has all these undead stormtroopers, zombie stormtroopers. So I'm guessing that's going to happen, because up to this point, it's just been Hera saying this is what Ahsoka believes and all this kind of stuff. Now Hera actually has, look, he just got back because Thrawn is back. So it's unfortunate Ezra is the only one who returned, but I like the line that Ahsoka said to Sabine saying, but at least Ezra made it home. We got Ezra to come back, or to go back. Now, here's the thing. Clearly, Ahsoka and Sabine are not done in terms of like moving on and this is their new lives now, because essentially there are still things unfolding on that planet. Because we see Shin, which I even questioned, why have we not seen Shin or Balin in this episode? And we see them for a brief moment a few minutes later, where Shin seems like she's holding her saber up, kind of announcing that she's there to those kind of raiders, a part of the planet that we saw earlier in the season. And I guess the assumption is she's going to join them, or she's going to try to lead them. I don't know. But that's her calling, it seems. Balin seems that he has found some sort of ancient statues, and in the distance on this mountain kind of plain he's looking out, and there's all these like mountains and everything, which is very different landscape in terms of what we saw the majority of these episodes on this planet, where it's kind of like this very hilly terrain and everything, and there's that spire, of course that's where Thrawn and everything like that. But he's looking, there's some sort of light in the distance. Here's the thing, I'm kind of split to where, to me, it's going to be hard to see somebody else playing Balin Skull, because I love how Ray Stevenson played the character. So I'm kind of split if I want, because I do want to see Balin Skull. I want to see this character continue, but I don't know if I want to see this character continue live action. I would love animated stuff with Balin Skull, just because they can get a sound alike to sound like Ray Stevenson, because, like, to me, like, there are certain characters that I just don't see how they're going to recast, for the role or whatever, in terms of, a new person playing a character. In this instance, Balin Skull has a journey to still go on, and I'm not saying completely disregard it, but maybe do an animated project surrounding whatever he's doing, or maybe even animated stuff in a prequel sense, where he was, in the Jedi Temple before everything fell apart. I don't know, but I know that some other people are going to be saying, there are certain people they could recast for Balin Skull, and they would play the role honorably for Ray, because he, of course, brought the character to life. It's just going to be, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but interesting. So he's clearly looking for some sort of power. There's something in the distance. The action sequences are really good in this episode. Really good. I really enjoyed it. I love seeing Ezra with his lightsaber and building it and everything, and talking about Kanan a little bit. And, of course, Hyung talking about, I think I pronounced his name, sorry, talking about how he actually taught him, and it makes sense now that, that he's basically building it kind of like how Kanan would. So he's like, oh, that makes sense now. And the line about how a master and apprentice's relationship is complicated, yet it's rewarding or something, he's satisfying or whatever he said, but the balance of it is very interesting. This was really good. I really felt that. I really felt that it was really good. The Morgan and Ahsoka fight was interesting, because Ahsoka lost one of her sabers, right? Now, she does have that sword, at least I think she still has it on her, that Morgan had. And I really didn't think about the significance of this fight until I was saying in the reaction, this is a rematch. Because literally in Season 2, Episode 5, I think, of The Mandalorian is when Ahsoka was introduced in live action. Rosario's first time playing the role, and she fought Morgan in that episode. And then she said, where is Grand Admiral Thrawn? So they've been building up this for quite some time. So it's been a bit building all this up. But now Ahsoka fought Morgan again, now with this blade, right, this sword, and it's obviously enchanted with magic or whatever, and Morgan has been, I don't know what she's been turned into. And when Thrawn said we need a little more time, I'm like, and I mentioned this in the reaction, but I want to make a point again about it. I don't like Morgan as a character, because she's a villain, you're not supposed to like these characters, but she did all this work to get to Thrawn. And this also shows how much loyalty she has for Thrawn, because she's willing to do this. Sacrifice her life, which I figured she was going to die once she was staying behind. But she's willing to stay behind and not go with Thrawn, because that's how loyal she is to Thrawn, that she has to be the person to stop. Because, see, if Ahsoka and Sabine would have also gotten on the ship, and let's say Huang and the ship got on as well, they got on the Star Destroyer, then presumably there's no movie, right? There's no Heir to the Empire movie. There's no, even if Ahsoka Season 2 is continuing what we kind of set up here, and the movie is a little bit later, if they flip it, because I think the movie's next, before Ahsoka Season 2. But if they do Ahsoka Season 2 first, then the film a little later, okay. But regardless, potentially there wouldn't be really any much more story, because they get on the ship, they could take it down, presumably. Don't know. But Ezra got on, so yeah. Yeah, so Ahsoka lost a lightsaber. That's interesting. I find that really interesting, because she had those lightsabers for a long time. So a few things that I wish. Oh, also the little Force Ghost at the end was good was for Anakin. That was rumored for a while that we were going to see Anakin, Hayden Christensen for multiple episodes, and we did. Right, we did for 3. A couple things I wish they would have done. Personally, this is just me. Now, after seeing the full season, I wish we would have seen Zeb. in some capacity, because I thought that they were putting Zeb in the Mandalorian season 3 as a little cameo to set him up for Ahsoka. Not saying he has a major role, but have him in the show, right? Like, even if it's just one episode. And I'm not saying he has to do like a big thing or he has to be a huge part of something. I'm just saying you cameo Zeb in the Mandalorian season 3. He interacts with, I forget the guy's name, but he was in Ahsoka. He was in this show too, and he interacted with him in Mandalorian season 3, and it's like you don't have Zeb anywhere. Like, even if Zeb was at the end there with Hera, like, say before the ship flew in and it was Ezra revealed, maybe that Zeb showed up and was talking to Hera, like he had surprised her or whatever. They had some information, and all of a sudden the ship landed and the Zeb is there with Hera. Like, even that would have been interesting, because then Zeb could have reunited also with Hera. Oh, not with Hera, sorry. Zeb reunited with Ezra. Maybe they're saving that for something else. Maybe Zeb is being saved for something later. I don't know, but it's just kind of frustrating. A little bit. It's a little frustrating. I don't get it. I don't understand. Something else. I'm not saying you had to do it, but they mentioned Kanan a couple times. I wish we would have maybe seen Kanan. And I know he's dead, but is there like maybe like a flashback? Maybe something with Ezra, he's remembering something. Maybe they do a scene that we've already seen in Rebels, but it's live action version. Maybe it ties into something Ezra's talking about. I know that's a stretch because, you know, the character's passed away. We have other stuff going on. I understand, but it would have been interesting to kind of at least shown that. I don't know, but they did do stuff with his son, right? In terms of like him, the Force and everything. And speaking of the Force, shout out to freaking Sabine. She used the Force. She used the Force. She pulled the lightsaber and she helped Ezra fly up to the damn Star Destroyer. That was freaking awesome. So it's confirmed. It's confirmed that she has the Force in her. She can use the Force. But she really had to dig deep in her like emotions to get there. But it was good. It was good. Any final things? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. But if I'm forgetting something, I apologize. But a lot of great action, some craziness in this, and I also like the dialogue between Ahsoka and Thrawn, which Thrawn was really the one talking, saying, you know, I was not going to, you know, this before he actually had a conversation, a one-sided conversation with Ahsoka, but it was like I was saying, I'm not going to be thwarted by the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker. And then later when he's having that conversation, it's like, oh, you know, I wonder how much alike you guys really are in terms of Anakin. So maybe that's implying that he thinks that maybe she can go down the path of being Darth Vader. I don't know, potentially. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the reaction. I'm curious to know your thoughts about this episode, guys. We talk about overall with the season finale, the series, if you will, this first season. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.